the light now continues to stream into my brain from all parts of the body, drawn through the spinal cord. It seems as if a subtle radiation about which science has no knowledge at this time is gathered by the nerves and brought into the central canal, where it flows like a stream into the cranium. And there it expands my consciousness to the same extent as happened on the very first day. What has been taught to me in the course of this long experience is that our body is really a temple, that the spirit in us wishes to manifest itself. But this manifestation cannot be possible until the body and the brain is brought to the necessary degree of perfection to allow this manifestation to occur. This degree of perfection includes the opening of a subtle and silent zone in the brain, and also the arousal of a power and the upflow of a radiant energy into the brain. With the arousal of this power, a stream of silvery energy rushes up the spine and reaches the brain, and it is this energy which causes the expansion of consciousness. In fact, the brain is now fed with a more powerful energy than before, many times more powerful, which causes it to become luminous and to create a luminosity all around it. I would interpret it in this way, that the brain now becomes attuned to be responsive to another plane of creation. The brain is now able to interpret vibrations coming from a subtler plane than the earthly plane to which we are accustomed. And it is this subtler plane which is radiant, which is conscious, which is living, and which is intelligent. In other words, it means that with the opening of this center and the rising of this energy, man is now able to perceive the world of consciousness. Formerly, he was perceiving the world of matter through his senses, but now through his own consciousness, he is able to perceive the whole world of intelligence. According to my own experience, and also according to the study I have made of the various scriptures, it appears to me that this experience of God or cosmic consciousness is actually an experience of a higher form of consciousness towards which mankind is evolving at present. In other words, what I mean to say is that just as man climbed from the state of an animal to that of a man rich with wisdom and knowledge and ethics which do not exist in the animal kingdom, he has to take another leap to reach a higher dimension of consciousness where he can perceive the creative energies of the universe.